Hello all. Today here I am going to explain the concept of JDBC. JDBC stands for Java Database Connectivity. So the prerequisites for this are basic Java language and some SQL commands you need to know how to execute, insert, select, delete, update, and also here I am using this NetBeans editor for demonstrating this. I am going to demonstrate a library management system. So let's start. So now this is your NetBeans editor, and left side you can see the project explorer. Few sample projects already have created. So whatever you can see there, globe and all, these are web applications. And remaining that coffee one is a simple Java application. Sample the name of the. So here before starting this, first we need to design the database. So our intention is library management system. So first I'm going to store the student information here. Table name is student info, and I'm having different fields: roll number, name, class, department, and one more is book information. In that I'm going to store book details, that is book id, title, author, availability. Next is that to store the issuers and return book information. Student underscore book is a table where I'm having different columns, again roll number, bid, date of issue or return, and status, whether it is issued or written. Then roll number is a foreign key in this, it referring the student info table, and BID is another foreign key, it is referring the book underscore info table. So depending on the need we can alter or change the database structure. Okay, let us see now. So this is project explorer, already I discussed. And to create a new project, go to file, new project, Java application, click next, give the project name, finish, and already I have created this sample project. So once you expand this, you can see these four tabs: source packages, test packages, libraries, test libraries. If you expand the source package, you will get this, and here you have to create the Java class. For creating that, I click on that, new, click on the Java class, give the class name. This is the method. Already I have created a class with sample.java. No extension is required while creating the class. So first step in the JDBC, first register the driver. So the for name is the method to register the driver. So once it is successfully registered, you will get this message: drivers registered successful. Then we have to establish the connection. So for that, first create the connection object and call this method get connection. So actually it takes 3 arguments. Let me expand this. Okay, this is URL, user ID, and this is the password. So localhost is nothing but in this machine, in your local machine, database MySQL database is installed. And next 3306 is the port number, default port number on which MySQL server is running. Library is the database name to which this you are going to connect. Fine. And now so registering the drivers is not enough, we have to load one jar file, otherwise we will get the class not found exception. So here to load the driver, right click on this library, go to add jar folder, and locate this MySQL connector jar file. Okay, and the procedure for adding this jar file in Eclipse is something different. You have to right click on the configure, or right click on the project name, go to configure, build path, libraries, add external jar, and locate where is your MySQL connector, and remaining everything is same. If you don't have this MySQL connector, download it from the internet and store somewhere and browse. Okay, let me minimize this, it is creating some confusion. Okay, let me expand. Fine, this is the URL. Root is the user ID, that is the password. If no password is there, just keep it blank, no space. Otherwise, if you have password, give the password. Fine. And next step, the third step is we have to create a statement object by which we are going to execute different DDL DML commands like insert, delete, update, select, and all. Okay, next let me run this. For running this, right click and click on run, select this. It is running. Fine. Oops, we got some error. Let us see what is the error. Where is that output? Tab. One second. Yeah. One second. Fine. Error is the connection refused. Fine. So the reason is either your MySQL server has not started or something went wrong with these arguments. Maybe localhost or IP address is mismatching, something is there. So here we have not started. Here I am starting this MySQL. So I have installed this lamp package. It have a MySQL and PHP myadmin and all. So start this. This is the way. And for Fedora it is something different. Service MySQL start in Fedora. Let me start. Here I am using this PHP myadmin. It is very easy to use and user friendly also. So root is user ID and give the password for the root. Fine. I'm giving here 1 second. Fine. Okay. Oops. I think I have entered wrong password. Let me correct it. Yes, connected. So this is PHP myadmin and I have created this library project. So these three tables already existed. So let us see the data. This is already some data is available. You can go to SQL and write the command here, or else you can make use of that GUI of this PHP myadmin. Let me delete the data first and let us start from scratch. Delete star. I think star is not required. No star. Go copy it. Yes. Okay. Oops, something went wrong. I think info is having. Oops. Let us see what is the error. Okay. So it is referring other table, so it should not be deleted first. First, I think we have to delete remaining table like student underscore book first, then student underscore info, then you can delete this book info. So that is the reason why we are getting this error, because first we have to delete this student underscore info or student underscore book. So this is the data. Let me delete it first. Student underscore book, delete from, remove that where. Okay, go. Okay, affected, 4 rows affected, so deleted. Let me copy this. Next table is book underscore info. We have to delete. Underscore info, yes, deleted. By 2 tables deleted. Delete from student underscore book. So now it's deleted. So no one more. Okay, book info still remaining. Delete it. Fine. So those who are beginners, please don't use this PHP mild. Better you execute your commands with SQL. Okay. Now let us run this. We have started the MySQL server. Then let us run this. And here what I am going to provide, different options I am going to provide here. These are the different variables. so that I am going to use during the course of its execution. And this is the menu. First I'm going to enter the student details, then book details, and third option I have given is providing the search option by author, providing the search option by title, then one more option is book issue. So once the book is available, librarian can issue the book. So once the student complete his reading, the time of return, librarian has to update this. So and with this history, we can come to know the history details of the book, student, and book information. How many issued, how many pending, like something like this is the menu. So let me expand this again. Double click on that sample. Okay. So this drivers registered successful, connection is established successful, and that is the menu. So first I am going to enroll the student details. So select one, and this is the message: roll number, name, department, and class. So roll number is 1, Sai, CSC is the department, T is the class, S1 record is inserted successful. Let us see the code of that. So actually first case is student enrollment. Fine, I am reading the choice from the scanner using scanner. Then actually it will read in string format, then convert into integer using that integer %. So I have given one. So the case 1 will be executed. What is that in case 1? So first statement is system.out.println. I'm asking the user to enter this roll number, name, department, and class. Fine. And first one is roll number. Actually that will read in again string format, so we have to convert it into integer using integer %. Next name is read into name variable, department is read into department, class is read into class. Actually class is a keyword, so I have added one extra s. And this is the SQL statement to insert the record in a table. So I am going to insert it in a student underscore info, and these are the column names, 4 column names, and roll number. So now roll number is embedded with the ID, so it should be in a plus id plus, otherwise, so if you simply pass id, we may uh, insert null values. And this is another variable name. In single code we have to pass, as this is a varchar, data type is varchar. Okay, as this is the insert method, we have to execute this, execute update of s1. Okay, once it is successful, you will get the insertion is successful. Okay, let us see whether it is inserted or not. So we have inserted in student underscore info. This is the data what we have inserted. Okay, let's see student underscore info, select star from. Now this is the details. Fine. Then let us see one more case. Let me expand this. Book enrollment, second option. Yes, I want to continue, so 1, and now this time I will select option 2. So now this is the message: book ID, title of the book, author of the book, availability 101. C, sorry, let me take Java. Author name is say Balaguru Swami, something else. Balaguru, okay. Next, quantity is availability is 20. Book insertion is successful. Let's see whether it is inserted or not. Yes, it is inserted in that book underscore info. Fine. Now third option is search by author. Let us see this code. It is case 2 actually, same as case 1. Here I am asking the user to enter this ID, book ID, title and all, again reading it into BID, converting that given number into integer, because that by default it will read it as a string. Then title read into title, author read into author, and availability read into AV. Again I am converting it into integer AV, integer .%. Next, this is the query to insert a record. I'm inserting in book info. These are the column, 4 columns. Next, these are the values, actual values. Okay, again as it is insert, we have to call this execute update. Then once it is success, this message will be displayed. Okay, next let us see the third option, that is I think search by author. So here I am asking the user to enter the author name. First 3 characters minimum is required, so that read into this be author. Then calling this select star from book info where author like be author. Okay, so I am executing this query, select star from this thing. I have used it like operator because if you don't know exact author name, so that will help you. Select star from, so as this is select query, we have to call this execute query. Okay, so now it will produce some result. So the result set object we have to use, and with this we can display it. rs.next is used to check whether it has produced any record, and get string of 1 is nothing but the first column of that result, 2 is nothing but second column of record, like that, 3 third column of record, and 4 is fourth column of record. We can display the query result there. Let me check this. So here I want to continue, yes I want to continue. Here I will select option 3, I want to search by author. So here I am asking the user to enter author names. I have given BAL. So there is a one record with the Balaguru Same. See, the first 3 characters are matching. There are 20 books are available. Yes, I want to continue. If you can, one, something like the same thing is with the title also. So select for title. If I give first 3 characters Java, fine, continue. Yes, it is available with Java. Okay, let us see the code again for this. Now case 3 and case 4 both are same. Here instead of author I have used the title. Okay, and again as this is select statement, see here author like and title, like first case is author, second case is title. Fine. Now case 5, let us see. This is case 5 is related to the book issue. So once the books are available, librarian can issue the book to the student. First I am asking the roll number to be entered, book ID to be entered, and first what I am doing, first I am checking the status whether it is already issued to the student or not. The same student, same book. So if it is already issued, it should not be issued to the student. As this is select query, call this execute query. Call this rsl.next for checking the whether it has produced any record. Here I am getting the status dot equals to I denote here issued. So if it is already issued, this already issued message will be displayed, then it will be broken. So if it is not issued, then this particular block will be gets executed. Okay, and if not issued, first check the availability whether books are available or not. For that I am calling this select availability from book info so and so, calling execute query and reading it into this AVL, as it will read it as a string, convert it into integer. If availability is greater than 0, it means books are available. So once the books are available, insert that issued information in that student underscore book. So there are 4 columns are there: roll number, BID, DY, status. Book ID is nothing but roll number, BID is this book ID. Now is the system date. I stands for issue. Okay. Next execute update. Call this execute update of S6. S6 is that query, insert query. Then you will get this issued message. Okay, so once it is issued, availability should be minus 1. Availability should be decreased by 1, so AVL is equal to AVL minus 1. Then update that information in that book underscore info. Okay, once it is updated, you get that updated message. So here, let me run again. Now what to do? Continue. Yes, one. Now issue, for issue case is 5. Enter this rule number 1, book ID 101. It is issued and update. Now if you see the database, it should become 19 availability, because already it is, now it is issued to one student. Okay, rule number 101, see, yes, already issued. Librarian is trying to issue the same book to the same student. Okay, let us do once again. Choice enter choice 1 and 3, test here, that is searching by author. See here, now availability has become 19. Okay, now return, this is the this is the this is the code for return. So again, for this what I am doing, I am trying to first read the status whether it is already written or not. This is particular case 6 is for written. Reading the case again, R stands for written, same as case 5 here. If it is already written, just it will be written, and if it is not, this particular block will be gets executed. Again checking the availability. Okay, converting it into integer and updating this information student underscore book. So only one slide change here, instead of 5 I kept R, which denotes the book is written. Okay, once it is written, availability should be now increased. Earlier it was, first it was 20, then it has become 19 after issue. So once it is written, it should become again 20. So again update this book availability. Okay, let us see this. Do you want to continue? 1, let me give me choice, let me take 6, enter roll number something 101. Okay, book is written. Okay, do you want to continue? Yes, I want to continue. Next, enter your choice. Why rule number? Okay, I am trying to insert again. Yes, sir, issue the book. So have a selected option 5 here. Okay, here written and updated. Once after it is returning, let us check whether it is updated in database. Better check here, book underscore info is the availabilities. Now it has become 20 because issued and written. So now the availability of that particular book is set to 20. See here 20. Earlier it was, first it was 20, then it has become 19, again it was become 20, because first issued, after issued it has become 19, after return again it has become 20. Okay, here I have given again choice 5 for issuing. So I am giving some invalid data, roll number 6 and book ID 36, which are not available. Means there is no student with roll number 6, no book with 36, so no action is happened there. Okay, action again, I want to check the history. So option is 7, so this is the history. Just enter the roll number. So what are the different actions performed by particular student? I stands for issue, R stands for written.